rode it and I was like, man, this thing feels like different, like weird almost. And everybody else seems to like just love it right away. Yeah.
We've got the all-new Triumph 250 here. This thing just came to market. Super excited. It was cool that Moon Motorsports brought out the 250 for us to demo. I do a couple laps and then talk what I feel about the bike after. So stick around for some reviews and talk about that, and enjoy this video.
It's interesting.
Different.
Yeah, it is. It does feel a lot like there's a lot of similarities to like the KTM or Husky. It feels easy to lean it over.
Yeah. Feels light.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels really light.
But it's slower than the 350, so I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
A little bit more engine braking than I'm used to.
Oh, sure.
And the
I'm
clutch.
actually surprised, like, when I first rode it, I was like, man, this thing feels like different, like weird almost. And everybody else seems to like just love it right away. But I kind of had a different feeling right away. I was like, I don't know, it's like, it felt a lot different than my KTM. Not necessarily in a bad way, just different.
Yeah, definitely. It freaking, like the brakes are so touchy and the clutch is like right there with the hydraulic. Like it's, that stuff I kept like, obviously my brakes are, they've got shit on them, so they're a little bit, you know, not as touchy. Yeah. But I kept like, oh shit, I need to get my foot back. I keep dragging the rear brake. But
that was one thing they said they were gonna do for next year's model, is like kind of like try and slim up the foot controls a little bit, like get the shifter tucked in a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
I think get the brake pedal tucked in a little bit more.
Yeah. But that, for the most part, that all felt like when I put my feet down, it wasn't like I was searching for it or anything like that. It felt good. I was like, that last lap, I'm like, oh, if this was my bike, I could definitely get used to this. Like, this is fun. I like this. If they made a 350, that's where
I think their intention is to make a 350 and a 450.
Really?
But I think it's going to take a little bit longer than what they initially thought.
Yeah.
Because last year when we did, in February, we went to like their release party or whatever.
Yeah.
And the dude from Triumph was like, yeah, 350, 450, full enduro range, like everything.
Oh shit.
And then now, like, you know, 6-8 months later, where they're like, yeah, we don't know yet, we're not sure.
Yeah. I mean, like anything, you know, brand new bike, it's you got to work out the kinks of the first bike before you start building second, third, fourth different model.
Yeah, and like, it seems simple to just build a 450 engine and throw it in that chassis, but like, they probably have, and they probably don't like it. That's probably why they're like, yeah, we can't do that. We can't just throw a 450 motor in and call it good. Like,
yeah, somebody got on it and was like, yeah, this ride's like shit. But besides that, like I would love to ride, obviously, like if they do a 350, like that would be sick to try. Yeah, I'd for sure ride something like that. And it's different. I like the way it felt between my legs too. Yeah. Like that, it all felt, I guess, similar.
Yeah, just like the ergos and the rider position, like it's all good.
Yep.
It's all where it needs to be.
Yeah, and it cornered good too. Like I didn't see any bad or downside to that.
Right. Yeah, like you said, once it's like your own bike and you get the suspension dialed and bars you want and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good bike.
Yeah, then it would be sick. But hey, for a stock bike that's brand new, that went pretty good.
Well, glad you liked it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.